Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? It looks like, based on the conversation that Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of the President of the United States, along with, he's a senior White House advisor, along with Jason Greenblatt, that this discussion Israeli-Palestinian peace process, it doesn't look like it's anywhere near close to being where it needs to be. Now, I realize that Jared Kushner has already talked to the King of Jordan on Tuesday. I realize on Wednesday, he went and talked to the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And then yesterday, he went and spoke with President El-Sisi of Egypt. But El-Sisi was not as ready to negotiate as the other two were. Matter of fact, his position is strictly go back to the pre-1967 borders. What? According to the reports, U.S. President Donald Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, advisor to the president, and the special envoy, Jason Greenblatt, met with Egyptian President Al-Sisi in Egypt to discuss the Israeli-Palestinian peace process. But Sisi told the U.S. diplomats who are touring the region in a bid to revive the long-stalled talks that Egypt supports a just and comprehensive settlement to the conflict. And what did that mean? Well, he argued in favor of the two-state solution. What? Going back to the 1967 borders, with an East Jerusalem as the capital of the state of Palestine. Trump's administration, of course, we know, sparked some anger across the Arab world back in December when the President of the United States recognized Jerusalem as the eternal city of God and the capital of Israel, and moved in that welcomed, of course, the Israelis loved it, all across the political spectrum, but the Palestinian leadership responded by freezing all of their communications with the U.S. officials. Now, in May of this year, Washington, D.C. went ahead and moved its embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, sparking mass demonstrations and stoking deadly clashes on the Israeli flashpoint border with Gaza. Now, just 2-3 weeks ago, I was in Israel, and I actually went to the American embassy. It is there, and they have made the official move. The White House said yesterday, that Kushner and Greenblatt had discussed increasing cooperation between the U.S. and Egypt. They also then talked about the need to facilitate humanitarian relief to Gaza and the Trump administration's efforts to facilitate peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians. But El-Sisi's office said he had told them that Egypt maintains an ongoing contact with the parties concerned to advance efforts to revive negotiations between the Palestinians and the Israelis. He also pointed to Egypt's efforts to promote reconciliation between the Fatah movement of the Palestinian Authority, President Mahmoud Abbas, and the Hamas terrorist group that rules Gaza. So El-Sisi's trying to get the Palestinian Authority and the Fatah to come to a compromise with Hamas, who are a bunch of terrorists who really rule the Gaza Strip. Now, Palestinian Authority, which sees the Trump administration as biased toward Israel, said that U.S. plans to resolve Israeli-Palestinian conflict are doomed to fail. So, even though Kushner, working with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, they hit it off real well, even though Kushner made a lot of headway with the King of Jordan, King Abdullah II, who controls the Temple Mount, Kushner's not getting anywhere with the Palestinians. He can't get them even to the table, and he can't get Egypt to even help him get him to the table, which is what he was trying to do. So right now, if you're asking me, where are we with the covenant with many? We're quite a ways off right now. And even though Kushner will continue to work on behalf of the President of the United States, if you ask me at this point, there's quite some time before you're going to see a covenant with many come together. Get a cup of coffee and calm down. We'll talk about all these things, and our live broadcast starts at 12 noon Eastern today at my website at www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. We'll be everywhere live, including this YouTube channel.